Mr. Cook here again. So now we're going to discuss how to make a collage. This is a very creative exercise and a good way to get ideas across that we use often in theater and many other creative endeavors. So what is a collage? A collage is simply a collection of images. Could be pictures, could also be 3D stuff. I've seen pencils on it and paper wadded up. It could have texture to it. But the most simplest form of a collage is a collection of pictures, sort of with one central theme, thrown together on one sheet of paper. It could be poster size, and it's a very useful design tool. What you want to do is you find images that fit the time, the place, the style of your idea for design. It could be a set design, it could be a costume design, it could be a makeup design. We get our ideas from other people. So what you want to do is you want to find images that when you look at them you go like, that's the sort of look I want. That's the sort of coloring or texture. So it has to inspire your design by its shape or its color or just the general aesthetics of it. You're going to say, I like how this makes me feel. I want to get that across in my design. So you're going to use it to convey a sense of what's going on for your design. And when you put a bunch of these images together and you show it, people can get a general idea of what you're thinking. They're like, oh, you're thinking a real happy feeling here, or ooh, you're going for really kind of dark and evil. That will come out in the images. So your design is not a copy of the images, but your design is influenced by the images there. So here's 3 examples of collages for set design. You can see the first one is simply a bunch of ideas of like furniture and set dressings and stuff you could throw on. The second one is the rough sketches. They're, like I said, they weren't pictures they cut out of a magazine or found on internet. And the third one is more architecture pieces to kind of give you an idea what to do with. They're not for the same set, they're just here for examples. So how do you make them? Pretty easy. You collect a bunch of pictures. You can download them off the internet. You can cut them out of magazines or comic books. You can paste them together. You can color over them. And you can cut and glue them to a sheet of paper. Usually professionally we'll do these poster size because you want to show them to people in production meetings. You can also do online collages to make programs. There's one here. There's one at photocollage.net. Tons of them. Just read them carefully. There's nothing you should have to buy. You don't want to get on a spam list. There's lots of reliable ones where you can slide in images. You can manipulate the images, overlap them, put as many as you want, and then print it out as a sheet or save it as a file and send me the file. So your assignment for this time around is you are going to create a collage of 20 or more images to help inspire you for your set design for the famous balcony scene in Romeo and Juliet. Yes, 20 may seem like a big number, but it's really not. If you don't pick enough images, you tend not to get into your subconscious and your real design aesthetics. You're just kind of like, I got some pictures. By the time you hit 20 pictures, you are going to decide a look. You're going to throw some away. You're going to add some on. It'll be a much more solid idea of where you want to go with your design. So this will be due at the end of the next class meeting. That means you have whatever time you have left today, and then most of next class period to work on it. However, don't assume you're going to have the entire class period to work on it. I will be adding a little more to the assignment. So the best thing to do is be ready to turn it in at the beginning of the period.